Hey Komal, welcome to Just Like That.
Hi Sahil, thank you for having me here.
Wonderful. So Komal, let's start off by congratulating you one more time. It's such a huge achievement. CA final, All India rank 1. How do you feel?
Hi Sahil, thank you for the same. I don't know how to put it the other way, but it really feels like a celebrity overnight. I mean, the life has changed upside down since the results have been announced, and I took really more than a week to digest this fact completely. And I think it's just unbelievable. Every moment I'm asking myself, is this for real? And I think it's just unbelievable.
But has the feeling sunk in now or is it still sinking in?
It's still sinking in. I mean, it'll take time, definitely.
Yeah, I can just imagine like 2 weeks back you were Komal Jain and now you are the Komal Jain at 22 years of age. A celebrity overnight.
True, true. I mean, genuinely.
Correct. Of course, right? Because CA is such a prestigious and competitive exam, and we all know how difficult it is. And getting an All India rank 1, you have to tell us what's the secret? What's the secret sauce?
I think there's no secret as such. It's just what everyone does. But I think one thing that I would want to really stress on is the determination that you need for this course. So, initially it's balancing a lot of things together, your classes, your articleship, your studies. And, it's so taxing and you tend to lose the enthusiasm after a point of time. This is not I want to do. I can see my friends enjoying. And I always feel that, why I haven't taken up this course in the first place, and is this really going to be worth it? But I think the thing is that you don't have to forget the end goal, no matter how many roadblocks come your way. And I think there have been a lot of sacrifices definitely for this one, lot of hurdles. But I think it's just the go getting attitude that has kept me going till the end, and the determination that it takes to reach here.
Absolutely. So, hope, determination, right? Such powerful words. You've lived them, and therefore results speak for itself. But, Komal, how is it juggling so many balls, right? Classes, studies, articleship, demanding job, so much of that, right? All for it on the head of a 22-year-old kid. How did you manage to juggle so much?
So I think, yeah, it's definitely a very tough task. And initially, I was really very much lost as to how do I, manage so many things together. But then eventually, I realized that I need to really prioritize it all well. So I need to understand that what is my current priority, and what is it that is going to take me ahead. So initially, I used to prioritize my articleship, because that is also very, very important, and you need to have that practical insight into what course you are pursuing. So initially I prioritized that, but then I realized that now exams are on head and you really need to take a back seat and prioritize studies as well. So I think balancing all this is very, very difficult, and you need to know your priorities very, very well.
Got it. So you don't believe in dummy articleship. You believe that articleship is a very important component to becoming a good chartered accountant.
Yeah, I think one, academics is there, but then if you really want to excel in the practical life, I think articleship is very, very important.
Got it. Got it. Got it. And of course, while it is great to be a celebrity and All India rank 1, what about the others? There are so many others who don't really clear the exams in the first attempt, who get low scores. Have friends who've not really done very well? Have you been in touch with them? How are they faring?
Yeah, I think I do have a lot of friends who have really worked hard, and I mean, they truly deserved to clear this in the first place. But I think there is a luck factor as well, in all these exams. And I think you really need to acknowledge the course that you've taken up. I mean, in CA, everyone knows what is the pass percentage, and how difficult is the course. So I think firstly, acknowledging is very, very important, that this is a part of parcel of this course. Secondly, I think rather than getting that negative thoughts inside, that how I'm going to face a lot of people out there, I think what is important is the detecting the problem that was made this in the first place. I think if the problem is detected well, and if you can just bounce back to improve everything that has gone wrong, I think success is yours.
No, I think you put it so beautifully, Komal, because everyone who you speak to says we put in a lot of hard work, we put in long hours, but we don't know what happened, right? And you brought in the element of luck. But more importantly, is also the element of determination, like you spoke about earlier on, because people don't clear in the first attempt. Again, go back to the same rigmarole, study, give a second attempt, people don't clear, third attempt, and somewhere people end up giving up. But how do you really stay course? What is your suggestion to people who may not have cleared this attempt, but of course there's another attempt coming up in a couple of months' time. So, what is your suggestion to them?
So my suggestion is only that you will definitely feel that now it's not worth continuing, and there's a lot of depressing things going around. But I think once you work for it, and when the results will be positive, everything will be definitely worth it. So just get going.
Lovely, lovely. So, what's next? What's next on the cards now that the governor has called you and so many people are reaching out to you? I'm sure you're someone who is on the speed dial of a lot of people to say, "Oh, we want Komal to join our organization, or we want Komal to work with us." And they're congratulating you. I'm sure friends, family, a lot of people who may not have even known you. And I've had the fortune of knowing you for a couple of years now, but people who don't even know you would be reaching out to you. So, how is all of this tying up? What next, Komal?
I mean, absolutely. I mean, last few days, I'm just, trying to understand what is going around. And, it's just so overwhelming. And I think now I really need to, take some me time off and think about what I need to do next, because I think there are a lot of opportunities outside, definitely. And there's a lot of pressure also to make the right choice as well. So I think when all this just settles down, and if I get some of me time, I'll definitely have to think the way ahead.
Wonderful, Komal. I wish you all the best in all your future endeavors. And thank you so much for joining us on Just Like That.
Thank you so much, Sahil. Absolutely my pleasure.